good people? What's going on? Welcome to another Gunners Chatroom. Arsenal just won. Smash and grab in the Champions League against Sporting CP. So Sporting CP 0, Arsenal 1. We are going to be giving our reaction to the game and also previewing the Bournemouth game towards the end. Please do us a favor, press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm your guy, Dr. Toves, and we've got Johnny Boy in the building. Johnny Boy, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm a lot more better from the weekend. So weekend was crazy, but today, like you said, smash and grab, which was important to come away today with a victory. So I'm happy.
Yeah. So what's your initial reaction to the game? I'll give mine as well, but I want to hear your takes.
I think the game panned out the way I expected it to pan out because if there's one thing we know about Ateta and Arsenal is that, especially away games, we tend to play less. In fact, we are less more likely to take any risk. At some point, I even thought the game was going to end good. I was telling someone, I was like, if Arsenal, this game looks like a goalless draw. Like I knew it was going to be a low-scoring game, and I knew it was probably going to even if Arsenal was going to win, it's probably going to be 1-0. So it panned out the way I expected it. Arsenal were slow, lack of initiative, sideways, normal sideways pass, safe option. I remember there was a chance, I think it was Mendy or something, had a chance to go forward. Though it decided to later on. He decided to pass back to Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, let's take initiative to go forward with the ball. But as usual, as our away game always goes, like we're always very safe and everything. And to my surprise, Sporting even helped Arsenal because they didn't attack Arsenal, which was surprising. The Sporting I saw against Bordeaux Glimt and the Sporting I saw today were completely opposite. Like they gave, to me, I feel that they gave Arsenal too much respect. Which is when you look at the fact that Sporting has been on form and also Arsenal has been off form. I was expecting Sporting to take the game to us just the same way Leverkusen took the game to Arsenal in their house. That's what I expected. But for some reason, Sporting didn't do that. They gave Arsenal too much respect. I think at the point, I think they were happy with the goalless draw because I saw them. They stopped attacking at some point. So at the end of the day, the game panned out the way I expected to pan out. I'm happy that we actually won the game, to be honest with you, because there's one thing about me. In as much as they've cancelled the away goal rule, I still feel that if you're away from home, I still feel like it's better for you to try and win the away game because it takes the pressure off the second leg. Because Arsenal had drawn this game as 0-0. All of a sudden, like second leg is huge pressure for us. I'm not saying it's just the pressure, but like the pressure now has reduced because now we have a 1-goal lead taking us back to London as opposed 0-0. So all in all, fantastic result, but the performance wasn't good. But result wise,
Yeah, fair enough. I echo the sentiments. I echo your sentiments. Like I was not enthused throughout the game. Like it was just there. I was relaxed watching the game. In second half, I thought that okay, from the 60th minute, Arsenal started playing a bit better. But then I realized that maybe this is just a moment in the game. Like there's nothing coming from Arsenal. Well, first of all, I would say fair play to Sporting Lisbon. I disagreed that they're not like it's not the same Sporting that slapped Bodo Glimt, but they had the better chances. They had the better chances. Raya made more saves than their keeper. Each time that Arsenal had clear-cut chances, because they limited our chances with their style, their compactness. They limited our Arsenal. Each time we had chances, the usual problem, hitting the ball straight at the keeper, Odegaard straight at the keeper, Martinelli when they came on straight at the keeper, Gyökeres straight at the keeper. The only two times that the ball was not straight at the keeper, it went in the net. I know one was cancelled. This Mendy one was cancelled. The Havertz one that we nicked in the end. But for me, I would say our Arsenal's man of the match was Raya. I was even like, when they put that 2 minutes extra time on the board up, I was like, what did the subs come on to do? Because I did not see any impact from the subs. But lo and behold, assist, Martinelli, goal, Havertz. So that will shut me up for now, But like you said, it's just like a smash and grab. There was no urgency from Arsenal. I think Sporting Lisbon watched Man City. They watched the Carabao Cup final and decided to employ that tactic in the first 15 minutes. But then it became the game open was a bit even. But yeah, it was a dross match. But with the way the game went, right? With the way the game went, do you think that Arsenal has this one in the bag? Do we have one leg in the semi-finals? Can we say that with confidence?
Um, I would say I'm 60% confident we're in the semis
Hmm.
because, especially like I said, because we have a one goal lead. I would say 60% because now Sporting, the onus is more on Sporting in the second leg than Arsenal. Even though Sporting will probably be coming into the game with less pressure, though, still, because they are the underdogs, irrespective of whatever happens, they're still the underdogs. So they will still be coming into the game with nothing to lose. But at least the good thing is that Arsenal won't be playing the second leg with so much pressure because we have that one goal lead, which is fantastic. Especially when you consider the fact that we've been on some crazy poor form. So I would say we're 65. I would say 65% sure we're semi-finals. You're mute.
Sorry. I don't know if I can say I'm 65% sure that we're in the semi-finals because we know we've Sporting has knocked us out before in a couple of
Yeah.
times. I know the times they've knocked us out, it has been a draw at the Emirates, but still, we know that when they come to the Emirates, they're going
I
to
believe
have
there'll be more free flowing when they
yes,
come.
yes. The first 15 minutes they will go all out attack, and it's about Arsenal soaking pressure. And looking at the way Arsenal played today, I think the players are kind of running out of steam. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's
yeah,
obvious. Like if you watch the game against Southampton, the same thing happened.
yes. So it's going to be an interesting one. I don't know. I can't say that we are like you said 65%. I don't know. For me, it's still like 50-50 that anything can happen with the way our
Like I said,
players are
what pushed my all
playing.
over the edge was just the fact that we scored that goal.
Mhm.
That's just why. If it was goalless, I would have been scared. If
Yes,
we
but
played
for me,
goalless, I would have been
the
scared.
way we are playing, they can equalize in the first 5 minutes, and then what happens? We have to like get out of
Ah,
our defensive
trust me,
shape. So
Arsenal fans don't want that.
yeah, man, it's going to be intense.
Oh,
I'm cautiously optimistic, for that game. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But um, you do notice the midfield, right? The midfield, Arsenal's midfield.
yeah,
What do you think now? Because Arsenal has not had the midfield for a while now, and the midfield, our defensive unit, our defensive shape has been the one like holding the team. But right now, it's
yeah.
like the midfield is empty. So how do we get that spark back? We know Rice is fatigued or injured, one of the above. Zubimendi has basically gone off a cliff. Odegaard is just coming back from injury. Havertz is not really a midfielder, or it's not effective in
And
Arsenal's
Arteta did that
midfield.
nonsense today again. I know
Is
Havertz
it?
scored, but he did that rubbish. He
Yeah,
put Havertz in the middle again.
mhm.
Oh my god.
But Havertz role was not really a midfielder in today's game. Like he was not playing as the 10. It was more like a second supporting striker.
I know,
But
but still, he doesn't. Yeah, but he's still putting as a midfielder. It doesn't matter. If Havertz is not the nine, don't play him. I know he
yeah.
scored today, but like,
So how do we regain control of our midfield again?
that's a very, and this is why this goes back to the fact where we're saying all along, say, bro, you have to try and rotate your players. Don't
Mhm.
always wait till they are tired before you change them. Because in as much as people were lambasting Norgard for last weekend, you can't blame the
Mhm.
guy. The guy has hardly played ball. And
Yeah.
also, he played Norgard alone in the middle. No protection for no. It was basically Norgard. He played Norgard, Havertz, and Odegaard. Come on, bro.
Mhm.
Nobody knows Norgard as Thomas Partey or one Kante. It's only Kante who can do that. Like
But
you're literally playing Norgard. To me, he played Norgard alone by himself because Havertz was useless in the middle. Same with Odegaard to me. So you're
but
playing
MLS
Norgard on
was
the floor.
supposed to be there to talk in as well. That
Yeah,
was
but MLS was doing that, but he kept on losing the ball. So he
mm,
was kind of also useless. So that's why we always called for rotation early on. And now, to me, like you said, Rice is running on. In fact, there was a time today on the I don't know watch it. They panned on Rice, and Rice was literally breathing so as if like somebody has that was
yes,
like you could
yes,
see
yeah.
that. Yeah, he was. Oh, but I was like, God damn. I'm like,
because usually you see Rice carry the ball, like run with the ball. He didn't
yeah,
do that much today
he
either.
didn't do that. Like he was panting. You know that he's running
Yeah.
on fumes. So it shows that these guys have been used up so much, and now it's more like, to me, what they're playing on right now is their reserve tank, basically. That's
Yeah.
that's what Ateta is marking on. Just, I know you have reserve tank, just use your reserve tank and get me over the line, because Rice, Womendi are tired. They're tired, and it's showing, because now I think like you said, Man City has showed us the blueprint. Make Rice as Womendi run. That's how to beat us now. Once you make them to run, because they don't want to. Rice doesn't want to run at this stage of the season. So if you want to defeat Arsenal, make Arsenal midfielders to run, and you defeat us. So I don't know. I still, and I was expecting him to bring in Noga today, to be honest with you, but he didn't bring it. I even thought he was going to bring in Noga for the guy. I thought he would have brought in Noga and then sent Zubimendi forward and play Noga and Rice.
I don't think we're going to see Noga today. Then the season. I think Noga and Kepa are done for the season. Those ones are not coming. They are not coming in again unless Rice gets injured or Zubimendi gets injured, or one of the above.
But I will still campaign for Noga still having some minutes, because the season we're in the tail end of the season. I don't know where you saw this start, but Arsenal's poor run is always in April.
I'm not buying into all those stats. All those are just different agenda, bro. Like there's always one. It's November, and then it's December, and then it's January, and then it's February, and then it's March. Like every month, Arsenal has the start of the poor run.
The percentage of our wins in April is the lowest. Under Arteta, it's been the lowest. So that's
40%. 40% is not that bad. It's not that bad compared to other managers.
No, but what it shows, when you look at the whole this thing, it shows that when it comes to the key, what we're important at when it comes to the key end of the season, which is April, because in April, because we're out of FA Cup now. If you blink twice now, you're out of the Champions League. And if you mess up in the league too, you could be out of the league. So in April, you can literally lose everything in the season in April. So I understand why people are talking, but I will still campaign for rotation. And Zubimendi
so what are we going to rotate? Let's talk about the injuries, right? Arsenal injuries. Yeah. So how do we rotate? If Rice, we know that Rice is almost finished, right? It's on red zone. Saka injured. Eze is injured. Merino, they say we're coming back in April. We don't know when in April he's supposed to be.
I think Merino is out of the season, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's it.
It's only World Cup you see Merino. Merino is not coming back for us.
So no Merino. Rice is finished. Saka is injured. Eze is injured. Gabriel is playing with adrenaline. Nkapia is injured. Timber is injured. Like, how do you rotate? Who do you rotate? If we're already complaining that our attackers are struggling, how do we supply the attackers if a lot of our creative outlets and people that do the overlap are injured?
This is where Ateta has to earn his ball, because to me, I know that Dalman can play on the left, but I think Dalman is more effective through the middle, if you ask me. I prefer him in the middle, because his direct run is very important, because he's always willing to take on players. I will campaign for him to be in the middle.
Yeah, so but it doesn't have that. But it doesn't have that like creative in terms of like passing and.
I don't need it to be creative. Just what ball carriers, what somebody that carries the ball does for you, that he creates spaces for others. So if that man is carrying the ball, all of a sudden now he draws 2 guys, 3 guys himself.
He's still young. He has pillow foot. He doesn't have like a solid shot.
Either. I know, but like if you look at the game against Southampton, he did, especially when he went to the middle, he did that a lot. He won us so many fouls because once he got the ball,
we're tired of fouls. That's set piece FC again. We're going back to this. You are basically taking us back to set piece FC.
No, but I'm saying now he can pass. He can pass the ball, but at least he can do 2 yards pass, 3 yards pass. So to me, that man in the middle is one option to rotate. Also, what's his name? I would also try. Like I said, to me, I will still play Norgard this season. I don't know about you, but I will still play Norgard. I still feel Norgard still has something to contribute, because the season is still long. We still have a lot of games to play. So I will still play Norgard. And to me, I think Arteta should try. I know it's going to be hard, but nothing stops me from trying MLS in the middle. I know he's not going to do that, but like nothing stops you from trying MLS in the middle. Maybe last
but MLS doesn't have fun. Yeah, but anyways, man, we are going too far. Before we go too far,
try MLS in middle and see if it's going to work. I know, and let's just, because you can't keep on playing like as now. We are going to be having games almost every 2-3 days, or because now we're playing on Saturday and we're going to be playing Wednesday next week again,
Yes,
and we have
and
Premier
then
League game the next week
following Sunday.
again.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think Man City's are, you see, and we have Man City.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so you can't keep on playing all these guys, flogging them. Man City is going to have off week. They have off week this week, and they're going to have off week next week. So they are going to be more rested than Arsenal players. So that's why, to me, I still feel that he has to rotate
Tough week
because
this weekend. I don't know playing. I don't know playing Chelsea.
yeah, they're playing this weekend, but they have this week off because they're not playing. Arsenal has played today. They're not playing this week. They're not playing during the week, right?
Oh,
So they
that's
played
true.
last
That's
week
true.
Saturday, and they are
Yeah.
playing next week Sunday. Not even Saturday. They are playing on Sunday next week
Mm-hmm.
against Chelsea. Sorry, Sunday this week on Sunday.
Yeah.
So they have
Mm-hmm.
almost 8 days rest. What Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. And during the week again, they're going to have a rest. Arsenal is going to play Sporting during the week. They're not going to play.
Yeah.
So because of that, you have to rotate. You have to rotate. Like that's why I said Norgard still has a game. MLS still has a game. So I would try
Mm.
Norgard. I would try MLS in my middle because Rice is tired. Rice is on his last leg. Like he's literally on your last leg. And Rice is so important for the team. He's so important because not only does he give you the running, but when Califari goes forward, Rice is the one
He's
that
gonna
talks
cover us. Yeah.
in the left back. So he does his job is very crucial. So that's why you have to try your possible best to try and wrap up
Mm.
the game. And this is why I don't like Arteta's style of play because Arteta's style of play, because of the less risk, we don't go for the like. If Arteta was smart, I would try and see if I can kill the game early on. If you can kill a game early before 60 minutes, you can make all this. Somebody like Rice can come on, but because Arsenal is so very pass sideways, hold the ball, this that, we tend to
Mm-hmm.
not. We tend to in second half we tend to even pick up. Our most of the time, our first halves are dead. So already you have wasted 45 minutes. Like today, 45 minutes. Our first half was dead. This first half today was dead to me. We didn't play.
Mm.
We didn't play much first half. So you're wasting
Yeah.
45 minutes of the game. So one other way is to start fast, try and see if you can score early goals, kill the game on time, and then make the subs.
Yeah.
That's really
That's what we can hope for. But I doubt that's what's going to happen because all Arsenal does is usually control the game
that's what I'm
and
saying.
try to see if they can create openings in the opposition. But before we go too far, can we do a quick ratings for today's game? I will start with David Raya. For me, it's outstanding. It's Arsenal's man of the match. So yeah, he gets outstanding for me. So what about
Yeah,
Calafiori? What do you rate Calafiori?
um, the referee has some dangerous, some very scary moments. Their left winger sometimes got the better of him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all along, he did okay. So I'll say,
The Simoish guy, right?
yeah, I'll say good
Yeah.
game. He had a good game. So
I
he had a
don't
good
know,
game.
but yeah. Fair. If we didn't get that goal, I think we'll be fighting if you give me that rating. But we got the goal, so I'll
I
allow
know
you to.
that left sided guy had him every time. The same thing, he made the mistake against Southampton too.
Yeah, I think it's after that guy. Like once they subbed him off in the 61st or something, that's when Arsenal got into the game a bit more. That's how the guy terrorized our entire team. Right. So that's Calafiori. You said good for Calafiori. For Gabriel Magalhaes, I would say it was good performance. Good performance as well for Magalhaes. What about Saliba?
I'll say good too. There's this thing Saliba does. Saliba. Some Arsenal fans say he's good on the ball, but I don't know about you, but I don't see that because there are certain scenarios today he had the chance to go forward with the ball, but he would deceive as if he wants to go forward, and then he will only for him to come back and give it back to Gabriel. He did that. He did that a lot today, and there was once he tried to do that, and he almost lost the ball to the attacker. The guy he got luckily for him he recovered. So I'll say Saliba good game.
Okay. And Ben White. Ben White, I'm going to say all right. I think he was the least effective defender that we had. Even going forward, I don't think him and Madueke has that chemistry that him and Saka has. You know, when Saka has the ball, he's going to do the overlapping run. But with Madueke wants to run into that space.
Yeah.
But White is there. So now Madueke feels stuck, can't do anything. So he has to come back and pass to Odegaard. So I think there was no chemistry there. And defensively, it wasn't that. It was like I said, it was the weaker of the lot. Declan Rice, what do you rate Declan Rice?
I'll say very good game. In as much
Very.
as
Wow.
yeah, in as much as you could see that he was playing on his last leg, but I like the fact that he tucked in on the left side for California when he went forward. He was sound defensively for us. I know offensively he wasn't all that, but like his game is not predicted on so much of his offensive output. Is more of his defensive and recovery work rate. So all in all, still very good.
Okay. And next is Zubimendi. For me, Zubimendi, I would say all right game. I know it was quite busy running around the pitch, but I don't think
Was
he
looking
contributed.
busy.
Yeah, it was looking busy. It was the one of the our forward, like most forward players a lot of times. Him and Odegaard there. I expected more creativity from him, but he decides to pass sideways a lot. The
He does
moment
that
of
a lot,
magic from him was the goal that was cancelled. But apart from that, I'll
rightly
just say
so.
all right. It was just average performance for Zubimendi, from my perspective. Odegaard, what do you rate Odegaard?
Um, all right for me. He he's a very polarizing figure for Arsenal. Like he's one of those guys that he calls for the ball, but he does nothing with the ball. If that makes sense. Like he's always asking for the ball, but most times he does nothing with the ball. He's always looking busy, but he's actually not
Hmm.
busy. That's other
Yeah,
guy for you. So I say he had an all right game. Hopefully his injury is not serious though. That's all I can say. Was
fair
in as much
enough.
as
And
they need him.
yeah, we definitely need him, especially if Eze is not back at this
Yeah.
point in time. We definitely
They say will
need
not
we
be
need
back till I
someone.
heard April ending. So that's what I heard.
No, the injection they're giving Rice, they better give it to him against Man
But they
City.
said he's out for they said it's
Come on,
4 weeks,
come on.
right? 4 weeks or 1 month.
4 to 6 weeks, yes.
Exactly. So I'm looking at end of
Yeah,
April. That's
we'll
nice.
see. We'll see. On the left, Trossard. Trossard was poor, bro. Like he's the weakest attacker. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't want to say Martinelli again, but is it same as Trossard? I'm tired of seeing these guys, bro.
Two of
Like they
them. That's
don't
why I say we
all they do
need
is
change.
just
The
run,
left side.
look.
I told you. That's why I say the left side we need to buy two.
Yeah,
Not need one, we need two.
yeah, we definitely need to. Yeah, so poor from Trossard today. Gyökeres, I'll give you the Glock, your Glock 9.
Um I would say all right. He didn't do so much. Like maybe I don't know whether he got too emotional because he's returning back to his
And they were booing
hunt
him a
former
lot.
hunting ground. Eh?
And they were booing him.
Yeah, I
Anytime
don't
he
know whether
touched the ball, it was booed.
yeah, I don't know why he got too emotional because he was returning back, but he had an alright game because he even sometimes he got into some scuffles with the Diamonde guy that he didn't need to.
Yeah.
He didn't need to like yeah. So some of the things he did were unnecessary, but I'll say he had an alright game for me.
Yeah, fair enough. And then Madueke. Madueke was the busiest of the attackers, but I'll still say average. All right for Madueke.
That left
That is
back had him in his pocket all game. That
you said?
Araujo. Yeah,
Yeah,
Araujo for it's a good left
yeah,
back, man. He had Madueke on his everywhere.
yeah.
Locked him
He
up.
couldn't handle the guy. He couldn't handle the guy. But yeah, all right, all right. And you know that he set the corner kick he took that hit the bar. I wish that one went in, bro. I
Yeah,
wish that one went in. But anyways, all right. The subs, if we didn't score, like I said, all of them were going to get a poor rating from me. But now that they
yeah.
scored, it's going to be different. Welcome, Jigga. How you doing, my guy?
Alpha, Alpha.
Yeah, man.
Sorry I'm
Welcome,
late.
welcome.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem. Just do
Johnny
the
boy, how
honors.
are you?
I'm good. I'm happy we won, but performance wise, that's what we're not discussing here, bro.
Yeah, that is what you guys say, right? That is what you guys say all the time. No, no, why are you
Wait,
complaining?
wait.
You
Let's
won
let's
the game.
let's
That is
finish
what you
our
guys
rating.
told
Let's
me.
finish our rating, and then let's finish the
I don't
rating,
agree
and
with you,
we'll
but
come.
let's
We'll circle back to you, Jigga. We'll
No,
circle back.
last time you
We
told me,
will
you
circle.
guys told me, nah, nah, nah,
We
nah,
will circle
you
back,
are
Jigga. We will
complaining,
circle
mate.
back. We just have 3 people to rate, and then the floor will be yours. All right.
Okay,
Do the honors.
okay.
Do the honors, Max Dowman.
he didn't
Starboy
do much when he
settings.
came
This is our
No, no.
Starboy.
Let Jigga rate Max Dowman.
on.
I want to
Okay.
see something. I want to see whether it's going to be honest. Go on.
Nah, today was not. He didn't play so well, because they kept fouling him every time he got on the ball. But he was drawing in some fouls and everything. But I think the attacking wise, we it livened up when Martinelli and him came on. So Max Doman, Starboy settings, 16-year-old, our lifesaver. So outstanding, bro, all day.
Hmm?
I'm not gonna bash the kid. I'm not
Outstanding?
gonna
Damn,
bash the kid, bro.
that's crazy.
You see, he called him life
Yeah,
saver.
it's crazy. He's just a 16-year-old, bro. What can I say?
Martinelli, I'm going to
It was
say
it was definitely not his best of games. I agree with you.
no. You don't agree.
Yeah,
Give him a
but
stand.
and you gave him
Yeah.
a standing. That's what that it contradicts what
So
you're saying. It's not his best
yeah.
of game, and you gave him
Yeah,
a standing.
if grown men are looking forward for a 16-year-old to come on, bro, then you see. We are all waiting for him to come on.
I mean,
But I was
Barcelona were depending on Lamine Yamal when he was 15, not even 16, 15.
yeah. There you go.
So
But anyways, let's leave that alone. Martinelli, I would say Martinelli was poor until that assist. So that assist raises it high a bit to just average, all right performance for Martinelli. And you get the honors with the goal scorer, Mr. Johnny Boy. What are you rating him?
same thing with Havertz. All right, because just like you said, I didn't see the first time I saw Havertz in the game was when he fouled that guy. Remember when he fouled? Who did he foul that he hit his face? I think it was Suarez. That's the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time
yeah.
I saw him. And the second time I saw Havertz was the goal. So those were
Mm.
the two times I saw him in the game. The foul and the goal. So all right.
Did
Without
we
that
bring
goal, he was
anybody else?
anonymous in the whole game.
I think that's all the
No,
subs.
yeah,
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 he did
yeah,
only
yeah.
3 subs.
Yeah, so Jigga, yeah, I know you joined a bit late. So yes, go. The floor is yours. How did you see the game? And what were
We
the
by half
months?
and by
Yeah.
half, by hook and crook, we got over the line.
Mhm.
It was boring. I was watching both of the games,
Mhm.
and for some reason I was watching more of the Bayern match, but that when I was watching our game.
I don't blame you, Jigga.
The Bayern game was more interesting. It was end to end. They were playing like it's a final. It was
Mhm.
night and day with our game.
Yeah.
I am tired of this haram football, bro. I was the only time I was excited, when we got a set piece. That was when I was like, yeah, something might happen here. That is the only time, bro, I was excited. When
Yeah.
Odegaard had that shot, I was like, even the Madueke one. I don't know how Yokris is missing that one. Yokris missed and Odegaard also missed. Because
Yeah.
that is our plan, bro. I don't think we offered anything in that game. Why is Ben White starting again?
Because Timber is injured.
Timber is injured now. That's why.
Put Moscara. Put Moscara. Bro, you saw what happened. If that's a good winger, he's scoring that one. How many times was Ben White caught lacking today?
Lots
Lots of time.
lots of time, bro.
But
But it's the
anyway,
only right back we have at
I think. Sorry.
I said it's the only right back we have at this minute, unless you want to put in Mali Salmon, and you said we should not depend on 16, 17-year-olds. So
Or Mosquera.
Nah, I said Mosquera. I said Mosquera.
Oscar can do a job. He's not really a right back.
Yeah, he's not gonna concede. He's not conceding goals, bro. He's not conceding goals.
And I think Ateta sees Mosquera as more of hold if you are leading, bring him on to secure. I think that's what he sees Mosquera as.
Mm.
Since you guys like to defend so much, so Moscara would be good. Moscara. But anyway, today's game was difficult, because I think Sporting has a good record, right? I think 5 wins or something in Champions League. They beat even PSG as well.
Yeah, they have been unbeaten in
So
14
at the
games.
end of the yeah.
Last
So at
14
the end of the day, it's a good win. And for us, bro, the past 2 weeks have been so right. We are of
Yeah.
2 cups in the space of 2 weeks, so I was afraid this might be the 3rd cup and we are out again. Everyone was looking forward to that,
Come on, bro. Come
But
on.
us now going to lose the Sporting.
We're not playing Barcelona yet. But I thought it was going to be a draw. I think we did our preview. I thought it was going to be a draw or a loss.
Yeah,
So
I was expecting a draw. So yeah, I was expecting a draw. So, but anyway, we get it over the line. It's only 1-0. I don't think the job is still done. 1-0 was just a close
that's my
game.
next question because
I think,
Johnny Boy feels we are 65% in one leg in the semi-final.
Yeah.
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Where do you stand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel the same way. I think it's still 50-50. If they can go there and get an early goal, then it will be. But at home At home, bro. At home, it will be very, very difficult. I don't see them coming back because at home we can defend well as well.
Yeah.
Arteta can tell them to defend and then catch them on the counter. Arteta, right? Probably Bukayo Saka will be back or someone. I have doubts, but I think at home it will be difficult because their plan, of course, they have to come out and attack us because they need
Not
the
really,
ball.
no. Not really.
So
To be
Arteta
honest
will
with you, I know they won't go down, but I don't think they really need to come out to attack.
no, they
No, they
need to
will try.
score, right, to
They'll
equalize.
try and score. They'll try and score
Yeah,
and
they will try and score.
take it to
Yeah,
penalties
yeah,
because they beat
but
So
us.
Sporting can try to do what Chelsea. They can try to do what Chelsea tried to do to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, which is, I know it won't go down, but like let's just be compact and then try we can nick one goal because, like you said, they just need one goal to tie the game.
But Chelsea is totally different because with Chelsea, we always struggle. Chelsea, I don't know what's with Chelsea, bro. I don't know what's with Chelsea, But anyway, the job is not done. Yeah, the job is basically not
the
done
job
because
is definitely not done.
if they score an early goal, right, the whole stadium will start to, But I think at the Emirates we'll get through. The next stage, we will leave it for another podcast.
Yeah. One game at a time.
To me, our result against Bournemouth will determine whether I'm confident or not.
No, we'll see. Before we get to the Bournemouth game, I just want to ask Jigga one question. We had a discussion about the injury list. Do you now believe that those players are injured, or do you still think that Arteta was just pulling them out for fun?
Nah, after we did the podcast, the next morning you saw Declan Rice in training, right? No, but for Timber and Bukayo there, I think it's Timber. Bukayo Saka, I don't think he's injured, but I think it's just fatigue.
But the guy was never injured. He said that he was never injured. What Tuchel said was that he had a niggling this and he didn't want to aggravate it, so it's better not to risk it because Tuchel is looking at the long term. Rice is a cog of his team for England. So Tuchel is looking at the long run. He doesn't want to aggravate Rice's injury. So he would rather go back to England, go back to Arsenal. That's what he did.
No, but even Jigga doesn't believe that that's even true. He thinks that Rice is fit. That Arteta just told them to go and tell the guys like the Tuchel that I'm injured, I cannot play. That's Jigga's stance. So that's what I'm asking. You saw Rice.
FIFA even bans. FIFA can ban or fine a club for doing that if they find out that it's true.
Bro, you saw what they said about Madueke. They said Madueke, the way you were selling it, and after the test, it's totally different.
Yeah, it's totally different. But you not say that about Rice.
But he got injured.
No,
it doesn't take away the
for Rice, I could agree because after the Carabao Cup game, if you saw the way he was walking, he didn't look okay. So, but I thought probably
before the watch. Even today, if you watch today's game too, you notice it in Rice's game today. Even what I try to do, I try to watch the players individually. I don't just follow what if you watch Rice today, you know that Rice is not fully 100%. Like I had Dr. Dure said, there was a point in the game he was literally puffing. You could see he was tired. Like he was when you're tired, but you're just trying to use your last energy. That's what Rice was going on. Today.
But he played good.
Yeah. We'll see. Now against Bournemouth, we've seen our squad, whether they are thin, whether they are strong. We don't know yet. How would you guys set up? Are you going to rotate or are you going to go strong against Bournemouth? Because Bournemouth they have not really been playing well in the league. They've had lots of draws.
Bournemouth doesn't lose. They have but it's only draw. I think 8 draws, 2 wins or something like that.
Yeah. So how do we set up? Do we want to rest some players? Do we want someone like Rice to maybe come on in the second half? If Saka is available, would you like to see Saka start? Would you like to start Dauman? Like, do you want Madueke to start again? You want Jesus on the left? Like, before we do predicted 11, like, what would be the approach towards the game, like in terms of player selection?
Please go strong and win the game early. Like I've said, Arsenal has to have that mentality of try to kill the game early. Very important. That's the only way we can get the needed rest we want, because we know that Almeida is not going to rotate. So the only way he can rotate is if Arsenal is like 3 goals ahead or so, or like he feels that the game is won, then he will not rotate. So that's really we try to go and kill the game early. So if our starting lineup is fit, like Timber and everybody's back, I will play them. Try kill the game early, and then make the required subs. Because we have a game on Wednesday against Sporting again. So I will go big, man. And like you said, Bournemouth is one of Arsenal's, if I can call them, kryptonite team, because you never really can get what you don't know what you're getting with Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Bournemouth can come and beat you. They can come like they've been drawing. They don't lose, but they don't win either. So they can come there and draw. And a draw for them is like a win for them. And Arsenal cannot afford to draw at this point of the season. We cannot afford to draw Bournemouth. We have to win Bournemouth. So
Bournemouth beat us last season. No, Bournemouth. They beat us last season at home.
Last season, they beat us on the way.
Yeah, this season is a different season. So for me, because we are trying to go for the league, we need to go as strong as possible. And I pray that the players are very, very clinical. I pray that our attackers, when they have chances, they're not hitting the straight at the keeper. They're doing the other parts of the goal post, because it's going to be a tricky one. We don't want to lose any point before we face Manchester City. So
I'm telling you,
I'll try and go strong. And let's see if we can get to, like you're saying, Johnny Boy, let's get 2 or 3 goals in the first 10-15 minutes. That's a long time. They can equalize within the first 30 minutes, 2-3 goals, and then we can know that we can maybe take Rice off and bring in Norgard, maybe take off Gabriel Magalhaes and bring in Mosquera, or take off Ben White. But for me, let's just do a professional job against Bournemouth. Then the people like them Saka, people like them Rice, bring them into Sporting Lisbon to get that full match fitness ahead of City, But for this one, I want a mismatch. I want a mismatch against Bournemouth. I think that
so you probably start down then.
No, Madueke. I'm not starting. I don't think starting these youngins is a good thing, because you put too much pressure on them. So second half, 15-20 minutes, even 30 minutes is fine, but not like from.
But if you're old enough, if you're good enough, you're old enough, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're playing Dalman does not have the responsibilities that people like the Madueke or Saka has. When Dalman is playing, Arteta does not tell him to track back. He just stays up to dribble and cause commotion. And this is Premier League. Teams have sussed us out. You can't have one person not covering. So that's
to me, that argument is argument for Dalman then, because if teams have sourced, they've not sourced out Dalman, because Dalman is a pony nobody knows about, because like you said,
yes, but if it's not tracking back and White is left by himself alone,
I mean, Zubimendi is there.
That's how we considered one of the goals in the against Southampton, because White was just by himself. Dalman was just walking.
No, but it's that we can't. If no, that
I'm not blaming. I am not blaming him. Again, listen, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying, if that was like Saka or Madueke, like if White make the mistake, you see them like they will go back. But the instruction for Dalman is different. As I'm saying, it can come on, but like in the second half, not from the start of the game, when White is not like fully fit. This is not the White of 2-3 seasons ago. You're right. He's still getting his feel into the game, into the team. And if he's playing with Madueke, it's a different relationship. If he's playing with Dalman, it's a different relationship that he has to work with. So based on that, let's go predicted 11. I think my 11 is going to be Braya, Calafiori, Gabriel Saliba, and White, obviously. Midfield, I'm going Norgard, Zubimendi, Odegaard, and the front three of, I don't want to see Martinelli anyway, of Trossard, Gyökeres, and Madueke. That would be my predicted 11. What are you saying?
Are you starting? You are starting Trossard again. You're starting Trossard again.
Who else is going to play there?
Martinelli is worth starting. That's the truth.
He loves Martinelli, so I don't know. No.
They are the two of them are the same. To be honest with you, they are the same. If you
But
start
what is
Martinelli, you will cry too. You will cry. But
what
because
is-
Martinelli is better.
Wait. Trossard nowadays is just a passenger, bro. Trossard nowadays
That's
is a
what.
passenger.
So that's why I say because Martinelli is better, he tends to perform more from the bench. So it's better to start with Trossard and then bring him up because if you start with Martinelli,
But what
Martinelli
happened
is-
before he used to put Jesus there?
No.
He used to put Gabriel Jesus.
Jesus is finished, bro. Jesus is
No.
finished.
Please, no more Jesus. No more Jesus in the team.
What's the difference with Trossard, bro? What's the difference with Trossard? What is the difference with Trossard, bro?
At least Trossard tracks back, please.
Yes, he tracks back. He come in the
about playing
middle.
with 10 men. With Jesus, you are playing with 9. If you are saying Trossard is with Jesus, you are playing with 9 men.
Right. So what's your predicted 11?
What's your FA Cup game? I remember did you see Jesus in the game? Don't lie. In that game, did you see Jesus in the game against Southampton?
The only picture of Jesus on
Today I didn't see Trossard.
him covering his face.
Today I didn't see Trossard. I don't know when was the last time I saw Trossard.
Trossard shot today, at least.
When was the last? When was the last time Trossard played a good game? When was the last time Trossard played a good game?
No,
It's been months.
Around the same time Martinelli played a good game. Around the same time. Start on the season.
Martinelli has an assist today.
As a sub, that's what I said. As a sub, so Martinelli is better from the bench. But when you start Martinelli, he's crap. We've seen this time.
No, I'm saying.
Look. Let me give you context. You can't have Martinelli on the left and Madueke on the right. Like, don't kill me. Do not kill me, Jigga. Please, I don't want to die.
Thank you.
Martinelli running the ball out of play on the left, Madueke running out the ball out of play on the right. Both of them cutting back. I cannot shoot.
I didn't say. I'm saying. I'm not saying start them. I'm not saying start them. I'm saying why is Jesus not playing on the left like he was doing before? That is what I asked.
Because he's a useless player. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I tell you that Jesus is finished.
All of them are useless. I'm trying to find a better player who's doing better between them.
There's level to uselessness. Jesus is not good as a sub. He's not good as a starter. But Martinelli is good as a sub. You know, Martinelli is good as a sub.
No, I'm saying against Bournemouth, you can start Jesus. You can bring on Martinelli. Trossard, what is he doing? What is Trossard doing? The last game he did
to play Jesus against Bournemouth.
The same thing. He's a passenger in the game.
To me, I was.
He's mad, bro. He's crazy. That guy. Arteta.
I'll go with your back line.
Again, for the 17th time, what's you guys predicted 11?
So I'll go with your back line, but my midfield will be. I'll go with Rice, Remedi, and Dalman to be my 10. Madueke, Trossard, and Gyökeres. That's my front four.
Yeah, not bad. Jigga.
Backline, I'm removing Ben White, I'm putting Moscara, and I'm putting Miles Lewis Kelly as well, and Gabriel and Saliba.
So Calafiori is
the
not
mid is the same. I don't. Yeah, he's not starting. Just for the reasons that Calafiori he's also injury prone.
Their right winger Ryan. I think I'll be worried about that guy. He won't play MLS. I'm 100% sure.
The problem is Calafiori is also injury prone, so I'm just going with that. He can come on in the second half or something. And then midfield is the same. Gabriel Jesus on the left, Gyökeres and Madueke.
Right. So your midfield will be Rice, Odegaard, Dalman, or Rice,
At least it is something which is not predictable, because we are always doing the predictable thing, At least Arteta will be bringing something which is.
What you don't understand is that Jesus is finished. That's what I was telling you. He is finished. He gives us.
Trossard is playing well. Trossard is playing well.
Let me tell you something. Trossard still transfer. That's why I think that he plays it. Trossard still has that defensive awareness. Jesus is useless both front and back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's useless.
Where was Trossard?
Before this game, before Southampton's game, when last did you see Jesus? Before this Southampton game, when last did you see Jesus? Was the Wolverhampton game? You remember?
I think
and he cost after he made that mistake against Wolverhampton. At that time, he has not even come on.
Apart from
that's
FA Cup.
to tell you that at that time he knows that Jesus is finished.
So in this lineups that we've all given,
all I'm saying.
In the lineup,
go
on, finish, Jigga, and then I'll go.
No, Gabriel's coming on because of fresh legs. That is my case. But if you want him to start ahead of Gyökeres, then it's okay.
Gabriel, but you said he's going to start. That's what you said. You said you're going to start him on the left. That's what you just said. You said Gabriel. Gyökeres,
yeah, because fresh legs. Yeah, I'm going with that one.
Fresh legs.
That's what I'm trying to say. The freshness doesn't have it. He's gone. Is gone. He's finished.
But yeah, my question was going to be that in your predicted 11, right? Who will be the danger people for Arsenal? For me, it has. I don't even know, bro. I think from my own 11, I think it has to be like.
He's on the bench.
It has to be.
He's on the bench, He's on the bench. He's on the bench. Max Doman.
No, that's my own predicted 11.
He's starting 11. He's not starting 11.
In my own starting 11, I didn't play down, man. So I say Odegaard and Gyökeres. In my own starting 11.
Mine is Dalman and Gyökeres. I go with Dalman and Gyökeres.
And then Jigga.
I don't have it's on the bench. It's on the bench. I don't think.
Gabriel set piece.
Oh, yours. So it will come on.
Mine is on the bench. There is no threat. Yeah.
Which is crazy, right? How can us not be at this stage of the season, 7 games to go, and we are struggling to pick a threat?
Like all our attackers are off form. All. The only attacker that is slightly off form is only Gyökeres. Finished.
I think Gabriel. I think Gabriel also, because if we get set pieces against Bournemouth, then we have a chance. Gabriel and Declan Rice for the set pieces.
Bournemouth are good at defending set pieces.
Yeah, no one's good at defending our set pieces. No.
Bro, they're good. When last the first score set
This is our bread. This is our bread and butter, bro. Set piece.
Do you know that we've only scored 1 goal more than other teams in the Premier League? Just one with set pieces. We are like 13. The other team is like 12. Like 2 or 3.
The other team is what, Chelsea?
Set piece in a lot because
then Chelsea, United, I think Everton as well.
Even United has scored more set piece goals than Arsenal or similar. Man U.
Yeah.
So
if you say in all comps, Arsenal has is way above everyone in all competition, but in the Premier League, it's not that much. There's not a lot of difference.
I mean, we play more games than most teams, so it's understandable.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Now, you guys let us know what you think, bro. Score prediction. I think 2-0 because we are the Emirates. 2-0 Arsenal against Bournemouth to keep the ball rolling. We are playing.
You're so confident, also.
What about 3-0 Arsenal?
He's even more confident than me. What are you saying, Jigga?
I'm more confident in Dalman. I know Dalman in the middle can cause havoc. Because Bournemouth defensively are not.
Bournemouth seem to concede goals.
Yes.
Bournemouth will concede goals. They will score. So they will score. So I'm probably putting a 2-1 to Arsenal. I think we will concede.
But yeah, you're right. Mine is more optimism than realism because we have no midfield, and we know if as we've seen in the last couple of games, if anyone presses our midfield, the end. We'll just be hoping for Raya to pull out saves from everywhere again. So even my 2-0 is more of a hope. I think you're right. Bournemouth could score. We have defensive
because your manager will have your manager will have no guard there. He will still play Declan Rice and Zubimendi 90 minutes, knowing he has Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday. This is the problem with that.
Is your manager too, Jigga?
That's why I pray that
He'll become my manager once he wins the trophy.
Oh, right now, who is Arsenal's manager? Jigga AFC.
That's why I'm praying we get that 2-3 goal early so that he can take off Rice.
Yeah,
that's the way Rice is coming off. Because if the game is tight, he won't take off Rice. We know that.
Yeah, yes. Let's leave it at that. There you go, people. There you have it. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. Arsenal midfield. What happened to our midfield? What happened to our attackers? Do you think that Arsenal are one leg in the semis already, or do you think that we have to work harder to get into the semis? And what's your prediction for the Bournemouth game? What's going to be danger? Man, you let us know in the chat. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to @Jigga_AFC on all platforms. This has been Gunners Chatroom. I've been Dr. Tobes. We've got Johnny Boy in the building. We've got Jigga in the building. What have you guys got to say to the people as we sign out?
It has been
I was gonna say you didn't talk about the Bayern game. You didn't even discuss about that. You didn't watch the Bayern game.
This is Gunners Chatroom. Yeah, I don't care about
Bayern. Game was interesting. I don't care about Bayern. Exactly, we don't care about Bayern because we're not going to meet Bayern to the final. If we get to the final,
then we'll talk about them.
Yeah, exactly. So I should be worried about Bayern or Madrid right now.
I think when Arteta leaves, Jigga wants company as a Arsenal manager.
Who? Company?
Yeah. Because you rate Bayern a lot, and he's their manager. So.
No, I don't rate them. I just said the game was interesting.
It has been a
check out the highlights. Check out the highlights. Okay, check out the highlights. Then you could see.
I don't need
highlights. I'll definitely watch the highlights after.
Anyways, man, come on, you Gunners. This has been Gunners Chat Room. We'll catch you on Jigga's channel on Friday. He can talk about Bayern Munich.
No, when are we doing this? We are doing on Friday, Ruben.
Yeah,
Johnny Boy is available. That is what I want to know. Now on Friday, Johnny Boy is not available. That's why.
I don't know. Probably Saturday. Probably Saturday. I don't know.
So Friday or Saturday, Jigga's channel. Follow and keep your notification bell on so that you know when the live is scheduled. All right. Take care, people. Have a fantastic evening. Peace, guys.
Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.